Really excited about what we're doing at Roku, particularly in the CTV and streaming space. That's kind of been our bread and butter. And we're the only company in the world who kind of wakes up every day and thinks about the TV operating experience. So when we think about data and identity as it relates to CTV, we're really uniquely positioned to deliver value not only to brands and marketers, but also to consumers. If you think about history, it doesn't always repeat itself, but it often rhymes. And you've seen this on desktop with what Google had with the cookie. You've seen it on mobile with what Apple has with the ad ID. Here at Roku, we have the Roku ad ID for advertising, which allows us to persistently understand the way that consumers are behaving on our platforms. One out of every two CTV impressions is actually served on a Roku device. So when we work with our brand partners and our publishing partners, that Roku identity layer allows us to deliver a much more impactful user and advertising experience.
Now, Roku, you're a pioneer in streaming. You also have a demand-side platform, OneView. What can you tell us about that? Any new developments with it, or?
Yeah, we continue to invest in our OneView platform. I'm really focused on expanding that, changing the message and market with our partners and evangelizing that. The key differentiators for our OneView platform is that identity layer. So it really allows our marketers to connect the top of the funnel to the bottom of the funnel. TV continues to be the largest investment for advertisers. Streaming obviously continuing to grow share. But ultimately, how can we go beyond just reach and frequency, which candidly we are doing a lot of great work in, but ultimately showing how does that TV spot then deliver on other omni-channel formats and move towards other metrics like CPA or other ROAS signals.
So here, I'd like to flip the script a little bit instead of talking about brands and advertisers, but more about the viewer and the user experience. What can you tell us about what's going on there as far as any new developments in terms of just making it easier for people to use, to find content, to find programming they like, that kind of thing?
Yeah, Roku is all about the customer experience. We have really high customer feedback scores, and everything that we do is about delivering that value to the consumer. Viewers spend a non-trivial amount of time around discovery, finding their content, going in and out of apps. As streaming has become more popular, a lot of different apps are putting content behind, whether that's paid, AVOD, FAST. But here at Roku, what we want to do is help that user discover that, enjoy the TV viewing experience, and then what that ultimately does is allow us to then deliver a better ad experience. And that is where we kind of bring that bridge together for our publisher and advertising partners with the Roku user experience at the center.
And finally, looking ahead, let's say to the next 6 months to a year, is there anything that's top of mind for you? Anything you're excited about, or people should know?
Yeah, I'm really excited about kind of bringing the best of these endemic Roku formats to our advertising platform, right? So if we think about when somebody opens up a Roku device, we have those large banner ads, tying that with retargeting, remarketing, click to purchase, tying that to mobile. We're investing heavily in that space and bringing that to the 15 and 30-second spots that TV advertisers are used to buying. That Nexus is really kind of that next wave of connected TV that we're hyper-focused on.